My name is Peter Latta. I'm with Silver Wolf Exploration. We have a project, the Ana Maria project in Durango, Mexico. We have a fantastic team consisting of a number of geologists and people very experienced in Mexico making large discoveries. And we believe that there's a CRD and a skarn type target that we can discover in 2023. What's on the agenda is that our first inaugural drill program, the first drill program on the property in the history of time, which is quite exciting. And we're currently permitting that for the drill program, and we're looking to put a few holes in and hopefully make a discovery. Durango, Mexico is our key. It's kind of the spot where we have a lot of our technical expertise. Avino, where we've optioned the property from, the company we've optioned the property from has been there for 55 years. We understand the jurisdiction, we have the people, we have the resources, something we know very well. So it's keeping us in our lane, and I think that's one of the keys to both exploration and mining is to understand where you're best suited at and stay in your lane. Definitely, we're an exploration stage company, and so we've been bootstrapping. Management's kicked in a lot of cash to keep the company going, and we currently have about $250,000 in the bank. We're really focused on managing our burn rate. That's one of the key differentiators from us and other juniors. Just really managing how much money goes out, and we can balance that with Avino. I currently do not get a salary from Silver Wolf, which is key. Because it's all the money we raise ends up going into the ground and not to management salaries or overhead. I think that the first key is survival. You have to be able to survive, and you have to protect the assets you do have. The assets being the people that we have, the team, making sure that they're happy and they believe that there's a discovery there, so they want to stay involved in the project. That's been really key. Then the other asset being the share count, making sure that we control that, don't dilute ourselves, manage that cash flow so we don't have to raise at really depressed prices. That's been key. And then of course just advance the property the best you can. So we're currently permitting our southern claim where we have our top priority for our drill targets. We're envisioning either a 3, 5 or 10,000 meter drill program. We have options for all three. And we're looking to drill in April. So much of this business is about timing, and that's something that no one in the market has any control over. So the key then becomes about survival. And how do you survive? Well, you can focus on the things you can control. Your burn rate, how much cash is going out the door, and managing that appropriately so that you can, when the market does pick up, which it inevitably does, you're positioned for success. I come back to the people. This is a very people-focused business. Having people that have a history of success, that are credible in the industry, that are respected by their peers, that's absolutely key to make sure that you have, investors are looking at companies that have people that are involved, that have good reputations, certainly something to lose there, but also have a history of success and a history of longevity, that they're not just fly-by-night guys that have just popped up a mining company, that have been in the industry and have seen through the cycles, which is key. And then the other focus, I would say, is share count. Making sure that the company respects its shareholders by not diluting unnecessarily. Certainly everyone gets diluted, that's the nature of the business, but managing it and really being good stewards of trying to keep that company as tightly as possible and having management aligned with investors. So to make sure that management has skin in the game so that when the share price rises, that's the way management benefits along with investors, of course. Yeah, I would say take a look at us, take a look at where we are, and take a look at the longevity of the people that we have involved. I think it's a really exciting project that's got a lot of blue sky potential. As I mentioned, it's never been drilled. So come along for the ride for us, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun.